Hi everybody, it's the Book Thought here, and today I have a box of books that I'm going to be going through because I want to fill up the spaces in my shelves that have nothing in them. As you can see, there's nothing really in that shelf or the bottom shelf, and the only 3 books here are books that I will not be reading anytime soon, so I decided that I should definitely go through this big box of books that I have. So I'm not really sure what's in here. I didn't really look that hard. So let's get started. Okay, the first book is a beat up copy of Breaking Dawn. Not going on my shelf. Fallen. I think this was a book that was came out after the Twilight series ended and people still needed their fix of vampire romance or something. I don't know what this book is about. I did not read it, so no. The Chronicles of Narnia, this will definitely be going on my shelf next to Prince Caspian. I have read this. I don't think I read the movie edition though. And it looks like there's some pictures from the movie as well. Awesome. I'm very happy about that. A puppy book. I don't think so. Super cute, but not shelf worthy. Phantom Stallion. Never read this. Another horse book. Nope. Ooh, the unauthorized autobiography of Lemony Snicket. This will definitely be going on my shelf. I'm very excited about finding that. This Eclipse. No. And the next 3 books are Witch. I used to read these. I was really into the magic thing, and I thought they were really fun, but not anymore. The Lizzie McGuire movie. No, a very beat up copy of the Lizzie McGuire movie. I guess we enjoyed this, or I enjoyed this at some point in time. Not now though. The Chronicles of Narnia, The Magician's Nephew. This is what I was talking about in the last video I did, talking about how the other book, the I can't reach it, but it's the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, how that follows the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe continuity, and this follows its own continuity. I think this probably came before, this is book 1, yes, this came before the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And Prince Caspian is the 4th? Yes, book 4. The next book is another kid's book, Caleb's Story. I will not be reading this, and I will not be putting it on my bookshelf. The next book is Goosebumps. I used to be obsessed with these as a kid. I see a few more in here, so I'm not going to be reading this. This one is Go Eat Worms. And actually, you know what? I'll put it on my shelf. The next book is Divide, and the cover actually divides in half. I've never read this book. I'm not sure what it is about. The beast was enormous. It towered over him like a misshapen grizzly bear. He could work out that it had the head of an eagle, only 5 times the size, and we have the Finding Nemo Junior novelization from Walmart for $3.95. How exciting. And it looks like there's some pictures from the movie in here as well. Very exciting. I don't have a reason to keep this. That would be putting it back away. Oh, gross. Another Goosebumps, The Blob That Ate Everything. I feel like I remember watching this. I feel like it might have been in the TV show, but I feel like I remember reading this, and I feel like it was probably traumatizing because these books were kind of gross at age 6, but I was still very into them. Rabbit Race, another one of these animal books that we seem to have a never-ending collection of. The Adventures of the Bailey School Kids, Elves Don't Wear Hard Hats. I feel like I remember reading these books and enjoying them, and I feel like they had a few different ones like this. But these children do not get to choose who wears hard hats or not. They are being very offensive. And I knew I got a box set of the Chronicles of Narnia. This one is the Silver Chair. I will just put it on my shelf, so I can have a little collection. Book 5 from the Guardians of Ga'Hoole. I think we have a box set of this, but we got this a while ago when the movie came out, I'm pretty sure. I don't have an interest in reading this book or the series at the moment, so I will not put that on my shelf. Book 3 from Guardians of Ga'Hoole, this one is The Rescue, and this one is Book 2 of Guardians of Ga'Hoole, The Journey. This is... oh! I have never read one single Warriors book. I was waiting to see if anyone has read a Warriors book in my family, and we have one. I don't think this has been read at all. A lot of people at my job, a lot of children at my job do enjoy this series, and the dog-related one, I have never read either of them, however. Oh, I'm sorry. This is The Chronicles of Narnia, The Horse and His Boy. This does not follow the, oh no, does it? Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't think this follows the, main characters from The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. This is book 3. I think, what happens in the Chronicles of Narnia series is that it must be set in different time periods, because I know that, they get into Narnia from a wardrobe in the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, but another book's, there's a girl, and I'm pretty sure she has these rings that get her to Narnia. I don't recall, but I feel like, there's a lot of different things going on in Narnia. Another animal book that I will not be reading. I probably did read it though and probably thoroughly enjoyed it. It looks like we have the novelization of Home Alone 2 with some more movie pictures. Very exciting. This is Russell and Eliza, or Elisa, Who Says Brothers and Sisters Can't Have Fun. A SpongeBob SquarePants novelization, and it is The New Student Starfish. It looks like I somewhat had fun reading this book. It's a little beat up. This is Where I'd Like to Be by Frances O'Rourke Dowell, and they're the author of Dovico. I have not read this book. I've never heard of it. A Ghost Saved 12-year-old Maddie's Life. This looks like an old copy of Super Fudge. I feel like I have read this. Who hasn't read a Judy Blume book in their life? A lot of people at work still request Judy Blume. Another horse book that I did not read. McGraw, I feel like I did read these books when I was a kid. Was this a series? Number 4, I feel like I did read these books when I was a child, but I don't have any desire to put on my shelf. A Series of Unfortunate Events, The Slippery Slope. I stole this from my, one of my elementary school teachers. I am a horrible person. Sorry. Generation Girl. Promotional item not for resale or return. I don't know who these people are, but this was obviously dated because she has that huge camera. Unless she's vintage, then it might be 2014 related. Another animal book. I feel like I did enjoy this as well. I feel like I have read this book before. I feel like I've read a lot of these books. I've never read a horse book, I don't think, though. And the first book in Guardians of Ga'Hoole, The Capture. So yeah, I have the whole series here, I think. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I could read this if I really wanted to. A Magic Treehouse book, The Night at Dawn. I really enjoyed these books as a kid, but I don't have a desire to reread them at the moment. Another Goosebumps book. This is Don't Go to Sleep, Rise and Shine Forever. This will be going on my shelf. I think I'm into Goosebumps now. Good thing, because there's another Goosebumps, Ghost Camp, Be All That You Can't See. I'll be putting that one on my shelf. Black Beauty. I think this is a mass market edition or just a kind of small paperback. I don't have any desire to be reading Black Beauty, so this will not be going on my shelf. Oh, The Last Battle. This is the 7th book in the Chronicles of Narnia series, and I feel like this last battle has to do with... oh, no. Narnia's only hope is that Eustace and Jill... I don't think it has to do with the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, but I will probably read it someday. I stole another book! I stole another book from my elementary school teacher. I really liked Matilda as a kid, and I'm happy that I still have a copy in it. I'm very happy that I have a copy, so this will be going back on my shelf. Sorry. The New Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley. I feel like I did read this book as a kid. I don't care about it anymore though. The Crystal Prison by Robin Jarvis, book 2 of the Deptford Mice trilogy. No thank you. New Moon, no. The Catcher in the Rye, I knew that my dad had this book and I knew that he wanted me to read it at some point in time, and I did start reading it, but I did not finish because I got bored. He wanted me to read it like age 8, and I was like, I'm kind of disappointed that I'm not really finding anything I want to read, but that's okay. This is The Great Ghost Rescue by Ava Ibbotson. I don't have any desire to read this either. This is Replica by Marilyn Kay. I have never heard of this book. It kind of looks like an Animorphs book, just she's morphing back into herself. Secrets in the Shadows by Anne Schraff. This looks very dark and very hairy. This looks like a kid's book, but I don't know if this is appropriate for children. It looks pretty intense. Another Judy Blume book, Fudgemania. I feel like I did read this as a kid, but I don't have any need to read it again. Another SpongeBob novelization, Tea at the Tree Dome. This is all Pokemon Holiday Hijinks sticker storybook. Aw. And it looks like we did put these stickers in the places they were meant to go, which was very interesting because I would have just kept them now, but I think I might put this on my shelf. I'll put this one on my shelf because it's pretty cute. When Hearts Were Brave Again and Arms Were Strong, the 79th Infantry Division. I've never seen this book in my life. Another animal book. I feel like I did read this and I feel like I did like it. Beverly Clearly, Ramona the Brave. I never knew that we had a Ramona book. I have never read any of the Ramona books. And a novelization of the movie Robots, which I did like as a kid. I'm pretty sure I had a video game of this and I really liked it. And it also has pictures. Ripley's Believe It or Not, Extraordinary Extremes. The Teeny Tiny Witch, which is definitely a young child's book. The Fabulous Five. Katie's Dating Tips. No. I don't need any dating tip. The Adventures of the Bailey School Kids Ninjas Don't Bake Pumpkin Pies. See, these children are very judgmental, and I knew I read more of these books. And yep, there's 2 more. Giants Don't Go Snowboarding and Santa Claus Doesn't Mop Floors. Another Goosebumps book, The Headless Ghost. I will be putting that on my shelf. The Bailey School Kids Angels Don't Know Karate. This one obviously does. She just broke the crap out of that board. Babysitter's Little Sister number 30. Look at that, those kitties though. Oh god, she is god-awful ugly, but look at the kitties, yay! Goosebumps, The Curse of Camp Cold Lake. It looks like somebody started and got to page 1. Goosebumps, How to Kill a Monster, Step 1, Run. Step 2, Run Faster. I'll keep that as well. A Stepping Stone book, Shadow of the Wolf. I have not read this, I don't think. Another McGraw book. This is the 5th one in the series. The Christmas Pony. And last but not least, Garfield Survival of the Fattest. Just probably so much of comics. Yeah, just some comics. And Pets to the Rescue, Tara and Tyree, Fearless Friends. I have 16 books I'm going to put back on my shelves, and the majority of them are just part of series that I have some desire to finish or some desire to display. So I guess we will have a slightly fuller shelf next video. See you guys later.